Heyo, are you out there? Let's go again. So this is Mark. Redo Over is the channel. This is where I am in the habit of redoing things I've done in the past that I enjoyed doing the first time. Oh, that's a great. I should put that in my little channel bio thing. Is my channel bio. That's essentially what I'm doing. I like to use computers, play games, a little light programming, poor graphical artist renderings, you know. um, I draw my own anime, you know. I won't go into too much detail, but let your imagination fill in the blanks there. Poorly, I might add, exceedingly poorly. But yeah, so it's just really just me on this channel. In this channel, we welcome to Redo Over. On this channel, we're going to explore me using a computer and you listening to me talk continuously, doing some crazy hand gestures with talking, and then maybe a couple silly voices. Then I laugh at my own jokes, and that's it. And if you're still here right now and you haven't just stopped this and moved on to one of the other billion videos on YouTube, then you're in the right place. Ah, there you go. All right. Stage 7. So this is a redo over because I had done stage 7. I was all last weekend. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get these all done. I had my contacts in, and my hair was good, and natural light. It's nighttime now because it's a weeknight, but I shot some great videos, but there's no audio, no talkie audio, so it was bad. It was like silent movie, hard to follow, boring. It really was. So we're redoing it, and that's fine. Normally at this point I would jump into upgrades, but I've already earned the stars and spent them for the 7th level, 7th stage. This is the last time that's going to happen, and once we've gotten this all resolved and I've shown you, I've demonstrated my ability to defeat the 7th stage here. I think it's like Icewind Pass or something like that. It's a great one, actually. It's frozen mines, trolls, new enemies, trolls. Trolls are great because they regenerate health. So as they're walking across, if you just kind of like salt and pepper them, you know, you just kind of soften them up with your mage towers, your archers, thinking, you know, I'm gonna weaken them up and eventually they'll die. No, not with the troll. The troll's health will just go back up. So if they get past like your first tier of offense, and by the time they've made it to your bottleneck or barracks, they're fully healed again. So with trolls, you really got to hit them hard. You got to hit them repeatedly, and you got to burn them all the way down. You got to turn them into ash, pop them like a pimple. So that'll be one of the big new creatures here. But the trolls are great. Trolls are awesome, and we're gonna go kill a bunch of them. So yeah, we have all the upgrades we need to do that. We have field logistics, so 10% discount to artillery construction and upgrade costs, as well as hermetic study, which is a 10% reduction, making mage towers and upgrading them. So we're going to rely a lot on those in particular for the time being, because the cost is brought more in line with barracks and archer towers, which were the cheaper towers to start with. So we will utilize that heavily. So we're done here. Our hero, you know, at this point, after defending the capital city over here, it unlocked a couple other heroes. In particular, well, not in particular, Illyria Swiftwind, who is a female elven archer. I hear she gets a lot of grief. I watch my own, not my own, but well, I do watch them. I watch other people's Kingdom Rush, you know, videos on YouTube. I watch a boatload of YouTube, but people don't like her. And I've messed around. I've played with her off and on over the years. Back in the day when this was a free game, like, you know, on your iPhone or Congregate, I think some of the more advanced heroes were, you had to pay to get them, like in-app purchase kind of thing. But Illyria, I think, was one of the free ones, so I've used her a lot. She has a nice ranged attack, so she can hit like flying enemies like the gargoyles. She can target those, but otherwise she does not have a lot of stopping power on the ground. She really doesn't. We have Malik Hammer Fury. From a land far, far away. A hero with unmatched strength, untamed mind, and unbroken will. A destructive force, an unleashed fury, a bullet train attitude. Get a little personal backstory on Malik. He's beefy. Hammer Smash, Earthquake, which I assume is an AoE attack. A lot of heart, a lot of health, health. A lot of melee here, and very, very slow. So if you're going to use him, you got to put him in place. It's going to take him forever to run across the map and back. If moving him around is not so easy. And then finally, Olin Farslayer. That looks like a dwarf if I've ever seen one. Teeth. Dwarves have excellent teeth, and of course dwarves have beards, and dwarves have glasses. He's got. Yeah, I love dwarves. I love them. Okay, bio. Thunder and lightning have nothing on this crack shot. Let loose a hail of bullets. We can do dwarf voice. A dwarf voice. It's like a mix, a mix between a pirate and an Irishman. It's my best pirate Irish accent I've got. Thunder and lightning have nothing on this crack shot. Let loose a hail of bullets and make them fear where they step with an arsenal of mines. Because for some reason dwarves know how to make mines, landmines. Yeah, shit, I'll take it. I'm gonna go with Bolin, Farslayer. I always say you put your money on dwarves. You don't ever put your money in an elf. It will let you down every time. Oh, they might look cute. Those cute little pointy ears. Long, flowing Goldilocks. The dwarf. The dwarf's where the money's at, my friend. We're going to select him.
Weapons ready.
Weapons ready. Did you hear that? Here, we'll do it one more time. Hold on.
Weapons ready.
Weapons ready. That's how I learned to speak Dwarvish. Pirate. Irish. Irish? No, maybe it's not Irish. Maybe it's just pirate. Or Scottish? I don't know how. I don't even want to try a Scottish accent. Because I know a Scottish guy. He'd probably punch me in the face if he ever heard me doing a Scottish accent. So I know an Irish guy too, actually. I digress. He would probably also punch me in the face. I don't know any pirates though, so we'll stick with the pirate accent. The battle. Let's do it. Here we go. This is the Coldstep Mines. The campaign. Our capital is safe, thanks to you, General. Now, our good king has entrusted you with the mission of creating a safe passage from the mountains so that we may strike at Valordul and defeat Veznan and his armies. The first step in your journey will be the Coldstep Mines, which were abandoned years ago, and now they are home to the Kraj troll tribes. To aid you in your mission, you will be joined by a brigade of His Majesty's Royal Musketeers. Frenchmen, to be exact. Musketeers were French, you know. French Revolution, right? That's right, I think it is. 3 Musketeers, D'Artagnan, Porthos, Athos. Oh my god! Aramis! Aramis! Yes! Porthos, Athos, D'Artagnan, and Aramis. The four Musketeers. D'Artagnan is the young guy. He's the 4th one. The other 3 are the real Musketeers. D'Artagnan joins them. All for one and one for all. Let's do it, baby. We're going to use some Musketeers. We're going to shoot some trolls in the face with muskets. There you go. Musketeer Garrison. They've got their little tri-corn hats. Is that what it's called? They like fold up, one in the back, and like a triangle. I think it's so that water will drain out front and sides. Ooh, speaking of which, I know this is gonna go long, and I know I'm itching my nose a lot. I think it's guinea pig fur. I was playing with my guinea pigs earlier. One of them has really long hair. Alright. I digress. Back to my digression, which was Brotherhood of the Wolf. The French language period action drama kung fu flick from like the mid-90s or something. Find it. Brotherhood of the Wolf. You can get it subtitled. I don't recommend it. Tricorn hats, muskets, wolves, monsters, espionage, the Pope, spies, Native American Indians, martial arts, cults, murder mystery, taxidermy. It's got it all. It's a fantastic movie. If you're playing this game, I guarantee you'll love it. If you're 18 or older, though. There's also prostitutes and incest. This is a little bit. Let's digress. Okay, here we go. Incoming wave, 10 bandits. Okay, specials here. There is this adorable... This is an adorable mammoth. He's frozen in an ice cube, and I've never been able to find a way to get him out of there. I mean, I think I've even dropped like Rain of Fire because you can't target it because it's off the road. I wish we could free that mammoth and have him fight for us because he's huge. He's a mammoth, and he's got these tusks that are the size of Sir Gerald or Bolin here. Bolin Farslayer. Look at him. At any rate, but there's also mountain goats. A mountain goat is just a furry sheep with horns and is nimble. But you know what? You know what? They die the same. They all die the same. Okay. I think that's all the specials, though. If anyone knows how to get that mammoth out of that ice cube, put it in the comments. For real, I would be fascinated to know. So, I'm going to throw our good friend up here. I want him at the front of battle so that he gets experience and levels up. If I put him down here on defense, he's not going to be getting any action. He won't level up. So, let's... I think there's a combination of armored, and I think some trolls maybe have magical armor resistance. Magical resistance type of armor. So I'm going to do a mix of archers and mage towers, just because I don't exactly know what to expect. Down here, so I would be inclined to put my barracks here at the end. However, if I put the barracks right here, the only spot that is really close enough to cover that would be this one and maybe this one. But if I put my barracks here, and then I move these guys around to the defensive side of the road right here, it's possible that we can defend with not one, not two, but three. All three of these could potentially overlap. Especially like the Musketeers we're talking about. Like if we do a Musketeer tower here, the range on it is extreme. So it'll shoot all the way over to here. So we could build that up over time. That being said, though, I definitely would want a Dwarven Bombarder. You need the Dwarven Mortars. You always... I don't ever play the game unless I'm doing some sort of silly experimental, 2 archer towers, 2nd level, and no hero, and taking on Veznaz on veteran level. I don't do that stuff. I'm gonna put that mortar right there by the barracks. They're gonna back each other up. And we've just got a little bit of money left. Let's beef up this adept tower just to give it a little more kick, and let's start it up. We're going to drop our reinforcements in right away. And the nice thing about Bolin here is he doesn't have to be at the front line. He's a ranged attacker. He can melee, but we'll have him stand back a little bit. Oh my gosh, these brigands are going to stab him to death. He's pretty tough. Does he have armor? No, he doesn't. Oh god, they hit so hard though. Wow. Nasty little sons of guns. Okay, we'll drop in more reinforcements. You know, the last stage 6, the Citadel, I was just talking and I had all this unspent coin, and then like I lost like 9 health because I just had 1,000 gold and I didn't improve on the final boss fight. So the lesson there is that you guys need to stop distracting me so much so that I can concentrate. It's not that I should talk less. Pay attention to this. Wait, you can't see where I'm pointing. My screen's over here. You guys are over here. Did I look? I guess I mean for it to be dynamic. Like, oh, playing, talking to you, having a moment between us. See? Chemistry, the magic of YouTube. Oh, I understand it well. Okay, so this is a great thing. This is like a double S-curve, this map. which I love. This is such a great level. It's a great challenge on veteran, but the nice thing is when these guys take the long path around, all these towers get a second shot on the southern side. So they get to hit them on the north side and on the southern side. However, you're going to notice on this level or the next, some of these little bandits and brigands are going to go into the mine shaft here, and they're going to come out here or here. So they kind of bypass all these S-curves, which can get a little hairy. Ooh, look at all these mines. So Bolin's been throwing out mines. He gets that like when he reaches like level 3 or 4 or something, or maybe he has at the start. But look at these guys are just walking over landmines. He didn't see it. He just blew the ever-loving snot out of himself. And then Bolin also shoots mud balls or tar. I guess it's probably tar, and that slows him down there. He's a great hero. I could use him all the way because he's so versatile. Like he doesn't get pigeonholed. You could use him pretty much to win every level on it. So we might, because we love dwarves. I think I've convinced you all now that dwarves are the best of all types of fantasy races, including human. Oh, this is bad. This is a gargoyle barrage. Look at how many. Look at how dense they are. Let's increase this real quick. Let's try and get them on the back sides. Itchy face. That worked good. But did you see how close the gargoyles were? That was the density of them, meaning how many per inch or how many are going by 1 point per so many seconds. There was a lot. So they'll try and fly in and overwhelm us, but they didn't. We stopped them. Wargs Wolves. Here we go. Here they come. Here we come. Here they come. You know what? Screw these guys. Let's just drop down a rain of fire. Why not? We're not using it. Let's just incinerate these little sons of guns. Between that and Bolin's little tar patch here, yeah, we ain't gonna take that stuff. Geez, none of them even gotten down here yet. But just in preparation, so I'm not totally lackadaisical, let's increase our militia barracks to footmen's preemptively, and I'm talking about this musketeer tower. We want to do it. Let's do this little one. Let's do it down here, just because. Some people try and get all fancy when they play, and like they want to stop everything with as few towers as they can. Just have fun, man. Put stuff where it makes sense. Use your little tactics, strategies. Have fun with it. There's no wrong way to Kingdom Rush. There's no wrong way to do it, folks. Drop in some more. Oh, here come the trolls. Normally we'd get the new critter pop-up thing, and I'd read it, and we'd regale you with stories, and we'd laugh and cry. But this is the redo over on this. This is the last one, though. So after this, on stage 8 and the rest of the game, it's going to be all new all the time. Every mob, every gold star earned and spent, we're going to be there together the whole way through. I guarantee it. My guarantees are nearly as good as a promise kept. And that's a promise. All right. Ooh, we're getting through there. Yeah, look at how tough. So here, let's look at this little guy. See his health climbing up. Look at that. 60, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 75. Look at he was regaining all that health. So you can't let him go for too long. Okay, these guys are doing good down here. They're stopping that. I like that. Let's throw up a couple more reinforcement. And let's go for the Musketeer garrison. Patient, careful. We'll do the French accent. Patient, careful, and deadly accurate. Long-range Deadeye shooters with advanced weaponry. I don't know if that was good or not. Was it good? You guys can tell me in the comments. If you're still watching, you probably want to comment on my French accent, because it was highly insensitive to French people. Oh, don't demonetize me, YouTube. Don't delete my channel for being mean to French people. My bad accent. Please spare me, YouTube. Alright, we're dropping in some more reinforcements. Yeah, so let's take a look at these guys. Massive green circle radius on the Musketeers. 35 to 65 damage. So it's a hard hit. It's not anything compared to that arcane wizard tower with the purple bolts. It's not even half of that. Close to half, but it's not half. Extreme range, though, very slow. The one thing they have going for them, two things. Actually, the Musketeers have two very good improvements. One is shrapnel shot. Every so many seconds, like every 15 seconds, these Musketeers will shoot a blast that does about 50 to 200 area damage. So if they're shooting at a concentration of guys, that's why I like this Musketeer by my choke point, by my barracks, not up here. I want the choke point where the enemies will clomb together, and then it's like grape shot, right, out of a cannon or a shotgun. No, it's like a cannon. It's better than a shotgun. Big musket. And they also have the sniper shot, which is a long-range shot with a 20% chance to instantly kill an enemy, or if the other 80%, meaning not the 20% of the insta kills, it does massive damage. Which it's probably like triple damage, but whatever. This really comes in handy against mobs that have like 6,000 hit points, like 6,000 or 3,000, and regenerate, right? This one shot has the chance of just ending it. So it's a good improvement. I don't know if we need it on this level. We need to spend some money though. We do. What should we spend it on? Let's do the sniper shot. It'll say headshot when it kills someone. One shot, one kill. He's not French at all. I don't know what he is. One shot, one kill. Like maybe an Aussie, right? Or South African, Kiwi, probably Australian. One shot, one kill. And I don't know why he's wearing a tricorn hat if he's from Australia, or why he's shooting a musket. I think by the time they discovered Australia, I don't think they were using muskets. But if you were in the comments, you could clarify that for us. I'm looking for a historian to help me back me up on this channel. An unpaid position. Don't kid yourself. We're not making enough yet to pay. We need to take out these shadow demons though, shadow devils, before they kill everything we love. And let's improve our paladins. Yeah, those paladins are gonna take those guys out. Ooh, let's see if we get a headshot. Come on, Musketeers. It'll literally say headshot. Did you see that? It's graphically violent. I love it. Oh no, you don't. Dang shadow musket archer shadow demons. Urgh. Hate them. Oh, no, I'm gonna kill this guy. You're not gonna get my guys. I'm gonna make the biggest tower under all the gods' creation. Gods plural. You watch Battlestar Galactica, you know there's 12 gods. Dang, man. Oh, no, I'm going to move my guys out of your way. There you go. Look at that. You see how I did that? I just told my knights to bugger off. Well, I didn't tell them to bugger off. I told them to move, and then the other guys got buggered by the artillery. Alright, here comes this guy. Dark Knight. No match. That mage tower is actually pretty beefy. And speaking of, let's make an arcane wizard tower. And then, so the Musketeers have the sniper shot, but the arcane mages, I don't know if I talked about this, they have a death ray, which is kind of like the sniper shot. Every 20 seconds, disintegrates one enemy into a fine crepe dust. Fine crepe dust? Like powdered sugar on a crepe, I think is what they mean. So yeah, it'll essentially, and you'll see there'll be a little charcoal, like a little pile of dust, but that is another insta-kill. They can kill a creature with 3,000 hit points. Let's see if it happens. Or well, we can't buy it yet. It's very expensive. 350. Hold on. We're almost there. There we go. Boom. Okay. So when it hits, every 20 seconds, you will see a guy turn into a pile of dust. Not there. See, there's a body. Come on, do it. There. Haha. Hey, it was one of the little shadow devils. He was zip, and you hear the sound effect, turns into a pile of ash. Not bad. We're doing pretty good. We spent most of our coin. We're 250, 280, so yeah, it's not like we're falling that far behind. And in general, they're handling stuff. I don't think Bolin's died yet. He's level 8, which is, I think, the highest I've gotten any hero so far. We got a lot of wolves coming in. I'm going to stop a few right here just so they don't overrun my 3 defenders. I've only got 3 paladins back there, so I got to be a little careful. And let's upgrade this dwarven. You know me, man. I go dwarven. 3rd level dwarven howitzer. We can't go any higher yet. They're not unlocked yet. We're going to get there. Wave 13 of 16 complete. Focus on the game, folks. Focus. Here comes the 14th wave. What's going to happen? This is going to be exciting. Trolls. Winter wolves. So Winter wolf is magic, highly magic resistant, intelligent creatures for the D&D lore. They have their own language. They can think and reason, but they're essentially a beefier warg. 4 hit points, and they're magic resistant. So they're tough, and they're fast, and they're mean. You never have to face too many Winter wolves at a time, though, fortunately. Oh my gosh. This is like way strung out here. Let's, there's a lot of trolls coming through. And it's tough because, see, this guy, he got away from our damage, and he's slowly regenerating. But then our big guys, between the insta-kills on our Musketeer Tower and our Arcane Wizard, they will insta-kill a lot of these guys. That's kind of why we're on cruise control. It's just gonna... takes him so long to walk through the S-curve. But, let's see if we can get another headshot. Let's see here. What's gonna happen? Oh, a zap. Did you see? Zip. Turned to ash. And there's Bolin up there. He's throwing out his 5 landmines. I love the mines. Actually, here, watch. We'll back him up. So anyone who walks across the mines will have to walk across the mines to get the Bolin Farslayer. See, so normally Bolin will throw them out to all around him. The problem, though, is when he gets attacked by melee guys, they'll only detonate the ones in front, and then they'll fight Bolin. Well, the ones in the back are unused, so you can let Bolin throw out. Look, he's got 7 mines now. I don't know how many he can do. There's an 8th. Holy crap. Pardon my language. It's down to 7. They obviously disappear. What's happening? But you can move them here. We got an achievement. Train a hero to 10th level. So that's the max. So we got Bolin all the way maxed out. And we did that by the 15th wave of 16. So, ooh, this is going to be a little close here. Ooh, are we going to be able to kill all these things? Yeah, we will. The gargoyles, like, there's a cluster of them. But between these 2 range towers, they're just too much firepower. So they wiped them out. So here, this is it. This is our final challenge. I want to move Bolin back. I want to maximize the mines. And let's just bring down a rain of fire on these horrible trolls. This is burn alive. You know, so with the troll, mythologically speaking, they regenerate any attack that isn't fire or acid-based. Like D&D. But I think even like fairy tales, it's fire. You need fire to kill a troll. You cut off their arm, it'll just grow back over, the course of, hours or days. And in some, lore, like in the D&D realms, you can have a troll where if like you cut off the arm can crawl away. It'll grow a mouth, and then it'll eat like dead soldiers on the battlefield, and then grow a whole new body and troll out of it. So you gotta finish your trolls off thoroughly, folks. Fantasy worlds that we're running in, you don't take trolls lightly. You incinerate them. Freaking radiant damage, just microwave, whatever you got to do, but they need to be cooked crisp before you walk away. Don't just hack them apart and leave the body parts scattered around. You just made a whole mess for yourself. A lot more trolls. Is that it? Jeez, I thought... Well, that's good. I'm not going to complain. I was expecting like some bigger, beefier trolls. Like they have these drum trolls. You'll see them. You'll see them. Okay. 3 stars, full health. Lots of bullshit we did there. I hope you had fun. If you did, like. If you didn't, dislike if you must. But either way, subscribe. Subscribe. Whether you like it or not, subscribe. I want those subscriptions bad. So bad. You know? So I got my grandma and my mom are my only 2 subscribers right now. And even that took some arm twisting, I'm not going to lie. But I'll take whatever you give me. Subscribe. That's it. comment if you want to. I think I've mentioned it like 4 times. No comments yet. But I'll definitely comment. I'll chat with you if you want. We'll bullshit back and forth about whatever, as long as it's related to YouTube or computer games or computers or fantasy adventures. Not just any kind of fantasy. No, not on this channel. But yeah, sci-fi, all that kind of bullshit. So, all right, folks. Let's hit continue. We're done. I had already earned the stars, but you see, here's our next adventure. Brand new, virgin territory. We've not played this one yet. We haven't gotten the stars yet. The stars have already been earned and spent. So that's it for now. So I'm out of here. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna sink down a little lower in my chair. Just, the effort. Will I fall asleep before I